Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now the starting group for the visitors. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Outside Jones. Fires for three. Knocks down the triple.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Valentine. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
Martin outside. Left side Jones. The three is up. First shot won't go. He's guarded by Martin. Pass to McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Valentine. From the top of the key, Jones grabs the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for the away team. Number 3 at the line for one.
And that one misses. Pass to Valentine. Sends it home from three-point land. Valentine's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Pure from three-point range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Timeout, timeout.
The home team calls timeout.
Guard it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On the wing, Jones. From behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shots good by Valentine.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Valentine's got 10.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Jones. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Outside Richardson. From deep. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Outside Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Defended by Jones. The 3. Knocks down the long J.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Outside Davis. He shoots it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Drops in the 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Drills it from deep. He's got 6.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Outside Jones. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gone 8 of 10 shooting. Pass to Valentine. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Up top, Davis. Martin outside. Jones from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to McGrady. Here's Carr. Oh, he tries a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Carr's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. From outside the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Greg.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
They've gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Misses from short range.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Knocks it loose. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Henry. Misses the layup. Shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Here's Carr. Washington grabs the miss. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Henry. No made baskets yet. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Here's Carr. Yep, count it. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the middle. And Washington powers it through.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. And the visitors call time here. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Pass to Valentine. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Jones' shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Valentine. He's got 18. Off target at the rim. Here's the break. And Booker pulls it down.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Well, I like the recognition there. He has the size advantage. Take it.
Jones up top. The 3 is up. He's locked in. Trains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Here's Valentine. 20 points for him. Richardson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Richardson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The home team calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Martin outside. Pass to Jones. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
Well, this is why you watch the floor at all times. the best shot can appear in the middle of your own.
Here's McGrady. Still without a bucket. They set the pick. Launches it. That one no good. Gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Martin.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And it's tied up with that one. 54 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Team foul. Number 15. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Valentine. Here's McGrady. With the drive. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Martin. 29 seconds left in the half. The 17-footer. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Valentine. Give him 20. Fires from the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Make some noise and get ready for the favorite half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to McGrady. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen. Shooting 55% for the game so far. Jones from outside. Valentine with the rebound. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Launches a 3. Shot clock at 6. And it's Martin with the rebound. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Jones. For the lead. Doesn't go for him. There's a screen. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. Going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the inside. It's intercepted. Here's Valentine. Uses the glass on the layup. Valentine's got 22.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
The home team calls timeout.
Get ready for your advance team.
we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Henry. Still no points. For the lead, pocket 4, knocks it down from distance. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Pass to Valentine. From the high post. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now. So it's the home team now. They trail by 1. Here's Henry. Outside Jones. Out left to the wing. Fades and shoots. That shot missing. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. He takes it in to the left side wing. Three-pointer, no good. Gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Jones has got 17.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And there's the screen. Here's Valentine. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in the lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. The three knocks down the long J. Valentine's got 27 points.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Martin inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Valentine. Banked it in off the glass. Valentine's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
The home team calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Outside Davis. Pass to Tyson. Back to Davis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside Richardson. Here's the three. Doesn't go that time. Got 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Guarded by Richardson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Woo. Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Lets a three fly. He can't get that one to fall. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Releases. Hands it with nobody near him. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
From deep three-point land. The shot won't fall. Gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Davis. Here's the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Lets it fly. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. They lead by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like, in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Outside Booker. Pass to Richardson. The shot. That one's good. Nothing but net.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting now.
Washington a screen. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Wing shot on the way. Here's Booker. It's good from in tight. Booker's got his first bucket in this one.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Carr. Now here's Richardson. Here's Booker. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Washington outside. Powell outside. Washington a screen on Richardson. Drains the triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And the visitors call time here. Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set a pick, takes a three, nails it from three.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
McGrady tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Got 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Back to Martin. Jacks up a three. Gets the three ball to go.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Takes the three. Valentine with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Valentine's got 34.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
That one's good for two. Valentine's got 36 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
It doesn't go for him. Gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Misses in close. Gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Valentine with the rebound.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
To the wing, right side. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 25 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. Number 15. Taking 2 shots.
get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the visitors call time here. Into the lane, and rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Second chance shot. He connects. What a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Number 15. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And the visitors call time here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Valentine. Oh, he missed it! And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Line for 2. Number 15.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.